Captain America slapping around Bruce Banner saying, come on, Hulk out for me, you little bitch. And he won't do it because he doesn't want to unleash the Hulk. He's like, fine, and kicks him out of the helicopter.
Yeah.
And Bruce Banner's just falling. And then you just hear a boom. And then Nick Fury goes, wow, that's a rather loud sound for a 98-pound bookworm. And then the Hulk comes out and kicks everyone's ass.
Oh, yeah. No, in this movie, they drop the Hulk out of a helicopter, and he lands and comes out of the rubble. And, I mean, in this clip, I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but if you're unconvinced that the Hulk is probably going to be good, and you still can't say, but I remember
a few weeks ago, you're like, no way is the Hulk going to do as good as Iron Man. No way.
I don't know money-wise if it will.
Well, nobody does.
Yeah.
I mean, and really, the Hulk has a serious contender where Iron Man did not. I mean, the Hulk comes out June 13th opposite The Happening.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, with
I didn't know The Happening was coming
Ding Dong.
out. Yeah. Fuck, why would they do that, man?
Because they're appealing to two different audiences.
Yeah, but it seems like the Hulk, if they really wanted to get that money, put it up against something.
No. I think
against.
the Hulk was probably placed first, and then The Happening came later.
Yeah, well,
and they probably said, look, the first Hulk didn't do all that hot. We can contend with the Hulk, and then we can actually displace a superhero movie and get the kind of buzz that this movie needs.
Move into the mic a little bit. I'm just pissed off because they obviously put out an inferior product with those early trailers. They put out something where the effects were obviously not complete.
Well, they were still working on it, but they were like, look, we have to get trailers out there. We have to, because, the long-held contention was that there could be only one, that only one superhero movie could really be profitable in a summer. And this was sandwiched between Iron Man and Batman. And, Green Man just wasn't selling to the people as much. So like, look, we got to get trailers out there. But you know what? At least they didn't blow their wad early. The trailers get better and better and better.
Some people are already convinced. I mean, the mind's a crazy thing, Carlyle.
You know what? And the thing is, the problem is getting people in theaters opening weekend is not what it's all about. It's about the race. It's not about the start. Too many people focus on the first weekend and forget that if a movie gets buzz, I mean, even if it gets creamed the first weekend by The Happening, if it's a great movie and everybody comes out going, oh my God, the Hulk is so awesome, dude, you got to see it. And they're blogging about it all week and they're telling their friends are going to go see it. And their friends are going to go, oh my God, it's so awesome. You got to go see the Hulk. And they're going to see it again. And it's going to spread.
I think that's wishful thinking because
you say it.
Yeah, because I really think today, and it's spilled over into the average person, the average moviegoer, not just the studios, that first weekend is crucial.
Generally, yes. Now, oddly enough, M. Night Shyamalan, of all people, was the guy who broke that mold. Back in August of 99, he had his film The Sixth Sense, which everybody looked at and said, God damn it, another Bruce Willis with a kid movie? Who's going to want to see that? And about $30 million worth of people went to see it.
Can I tell you what the difference is, though? That movie is a sleeper hit. The movie came out. And no one expected it to do that well.
Well, that's what's happening with the Hulk. What if it does?
But see, Hulk is a high-profile film.
It's a high-profile one, but it's a high-profile one people aren't exactly planning to do well.
The Sixth Sense wasn't a property. It wasn't a well-established product, and the Hulk is that. I mean, so there's
I'm not saying there's a direct correlation. I'm saying this could happen. That if the movie's good, it will do well.
I mean, I hope it does. I mean, really, I just think they fucked up because they fuck with people's minds, man. People look at that, and even though they improve the special effects, in their mind, they look at that image, and they're still thinking back to the bad special effects. And I'm looking at this now. I know, but I'm thinking, wow.
Keep in mind, great. The internet trailers mean nothing. As you have said time and time again, wait till the week before and see what the trailers on TV say. See how many times the TV spots show and how awesome it looks.
Well, they're showing the TV spot right now, and people are kind of picking up on it.
Well, but they're starting to show them now. Wait till the week before it opens.
I just love it, though. I finally realized now how much of a whiny bitch that Hulk in the last movie was. Walking around just kind of thinking, not really getting angry. I mean, this Hulk is fucking pissed, and that's what I want to see.
Well, that was the point of the Hulk all along.
Yeah, shit. I mean, the Hulk has got hemorrhoids all up in his ass. He's having a bad day. People are fucking with him, and he's just not going to take it.
He's like, He's like, what happens when we keep you up for like 36 hours working on something and then give you some beer?
I don't do that anymore.
I
don't Hulk out anymore.
You don't do that any less either.
I've gotten control over my inner Hulk.
Yeah.
I agree. There was a time.
I'd like to rate that statement some old bullshit.
I don't. I am a different person now.
Yes.
I do not. Look, people, he's telling the truth. There was a time when I was not sleeping.
It was called last week.
No, I don't do it anymore. I've gotten control. I don't drink as much as I used to, and I don't.
But when you combine those two, it was,
I work.
Corey Coleman's super pimp. It was just like, I smack you, motherfucker. I smack you.
No, you're right. You'd see me like fall behind a table, and I come up, my shirt all torn and shit. Corey smash.
Yeah, it was. Let me tell you how much fun that was.
Seriously, I have mellowed out more and more. I'm not saying that I am completely 100% calm, but I'm working on that. I don't do it as much as I used to. That is a guaranteed statement from me. As long as you don't piss me off.
Yeah.
And give me beer.
Yeah.
No, look, we've spent every week drinking beer. I think you and I have argued, like, seriously, but there wasn't been any crazy shit.
Like the 20 minutes that got edited from 2 weeks ago?
What was that about?
That was about me kind of going on a half-ass thing, saying, "Oh, hey, I really don't want to. I really don't want to talk about Mariah Carey."
But there was no screaming. There was no screaming.
Oh,
there was no yelling.
There was.
Oh no, it was just a rambling. Like, oh, well, what do you want to do? You want to do what you want to do? And that's all it was. It was that tone. It was more of a snarky, long, childish conversation.
Pissed. Oh my God, were you pissed?
No, I was not.
You were so pissed. You excised 20 minutes of a couple of cold ones.
No. I was not pissed. I was just kind of at a standstill, and I was wondering what to do. And I just said, "Well, this is obviously going nowhere." So I'm
you make it sound like you're so rational, when there was nothing rational about that conversation.
No, it was very smart ass. It was like I said, it was just childish. And I mean, so I thought nobody wanted to hear it, so I just cut it out. But
I agree with you there. It was,
but nobody
really
was screaming.
Later, you were like, "Sorry, man, I didn't get any sleep."
No, I didn't say I didn't get any sleep.
You did.
No, I just said, I gotta learn to read you more. I mean, certain things work better than some others. I just said, hey, that wasn't a good topic for us to bring up with you. Okay. And I wrote you an email and said that. And nowhere in that email did I say I did not get any sleep.
Not in the email. Not in the email.
I didn't even say that in person.
Okay, I was under that impression.
No. I was.
Well, as long as you're sleeping on a regular schedule now and staying away from alcohol, there, Dr. Jekyll.
Well, I'm not sleeping, but even if I don't drink as much, and even then, if that was the case, excuse me, I would not be.
Well, the problem isn't you drinking. And the problem isn't you not sleeping. The problem is you not sleeping and then drinking. I mean, it's a combination of things. It's it's like eat Mentos all you want and drink Diet Coke all you want. Everything's fine. Do it at the same time. Your ass is gonna blow up like a fucking seagull.
I'm gonna go tear up a police car and chunk it at your ass.
That's
no,
right.
It's like no. I look. I actually had
Hulk bullshit.
I had some reflection a while back, and I said, hey. You gotta stop yelling at people. It ain't like it used to be. You
climbed the mountaintop and sat with the Dalai
I did,
Lama.
man. I had a guru that I sat down with. It was called Shina Bach. And I just sat back and I said, hey, I gotta
chill the fuck out.
I do, yeah. I gotta learn how to understand people more. Hopefully people understand me more, but I'm not gonna get anywhere by yelling at people. Hey, all you people out there, and Carlyle's right. Back in the day, you should have seen me at the bar. Throwing a fucking fit.
How many times we watched you pick fights with strangers?
Did I really?
Oh yeah, my favorites were when you'd pick fights with Leon.
Wait a minute, pick fights with strangers?
Yeah, where you just start yelling at some dude and just motherfucker. We would never catch what started it, but there you are fighting with some stranger, and somebody, come on, Corey, let's kind of no, fuck you, man, fuck you.
Okay, it's been a long time since I've done that.
Yeah, no, but you were talking about days back at the bar.
I do remember, and to your credit, you weren't even around, but I was there at the bar with Cyrus, and Cyrus's boss even had to tell me, like, hey,
I heard about that.
Friends, you got to go, man. I was like, oh, you going to fucking kick me out. Come across the bar, kick me out, motherfucker. I had to come back the next day, and I was so
What you forgot to mention was Cyrus was working at that bar. It's not his boss. It was the owner of the bar was telling Cyrus, you have to have your friend leave or else you're going to get fired. Oh, you're going to throw me out.
Yeah, no, I went back and apologized, and it was such a regular thing with me that the guy even said, the bartender even said that it was over. Cyrus, he said, "Look, man, I know what condition you're in. I just wanted you to get out of there before you got too crazy, and we really would have to like physically
call the
throw you."
cops.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, exactly. So no, I've had some anger management issues, and and maybe this is why I'm looking forward to the Hulk so much.
Yeah. It's like, finally, some motherfucker who understands me.
Look, notice I'm not talking about I'm talking about how good the effects are, but notice how many times I've said, that motherfucker's mad.
He's mad.
Yeah, so anyway, well, I'm looking forward to the Hulk. Totally recant on that. Hope the movie does well. I hope to see Iron Man and the Hulk team up. My fear, and you know more about these characters than I do, and I had to talk about co-host on this subject last week, Thor. They say Thor can be a badass movie, but I do not know realistically on film how Hulk and especially Iron Man can exist side by side with Thor and be convincing and not be cheesy.
I think it can be done very well.
Because Thor is an actual god.
Well, he's an actual god, but he's just a dude. He's a big hulking dude with long hair and a hammer.
But can we really buy him fighting alongside Tony Stark when everybody knows that, oh, he really does come from a magical land and he really is a god, a deity? I mean,
well, but the thing is now, depending on how they follow the storyline, the original storyline of Thor, the character, Thor uses the body of a guy here in the real world that, you know, he's channeled.
How did that ever work out in the Ultimates? Because I didn't get to the end. They thought he was a crazy guy.
Well,
I don't want to ruin it for anybody.
I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, never mind. That's true.
The point is there was a whole big storyline as to whether Thor was crazy and really just a guy who believed he was a god, or whether his half brother Loki was pulling tricks on him and convincing everyone that he was crazy. Yeah, and it was. Let's just say it was a really good storyline.
All right. Okay,
but I really think it can work. Did you hear the rumors coming out this week of what looks like they're going to do?
No, what?
It looks like they're going to do a period Captain America film.
Oh, no, I heard that. They're going to put it in World War II.
They're going to set it in World War II, and the end of the film will be him being in the explosion, cast into the ocean, and
is he going to wake up in present time?
And then he'll wake up. What he'll wake up in is the Avengers movie, because in the original Avengers series, issue 4 was them pulling Captain America out of the ocean.
He went batshit crazy, like beating people up to know where he
was. That was in the Ultimates. In the
Ultimates, yeah, that's my biggest point of reference there.
But yeah, that they're gonna do that, and that's going to apparently what they want to do is they want the Captain America movie to come out 6 weeks before the Avengers movie. And so Captain America will end with the big cliffhanger and come and see the Avengers here in 6 weeks, where the Avengers will all be together and kick motherfucking ass.
Hey, man, I would love to see nothing more than that.
Oh, my God, that would be so awesome.
But yeah, no, that is the perfect thing, to put him in World War II.
Yeah.
Have him fight the Red Skull.
Have him fight the Red Skull and bash Nazi heads in.
Oh, yeah.
And, dude, it would be awesome.
Be fucking Indiana Jones in a gay-ass outfit, but that's cool. I hope they do that. And was that the intention, to actually have him wake up in present time, or are people saying that's what should happen at the end of the movie?
Well, no, that's always been the story. That he gets frozen and he wakes up in present time. And it's not that he just wakes up, it's that the Avengers find him.
Well, I know that's what happens, but I didn't know if that's what they want to do with the movie.
Yes, that's what they want to do with the movie.
All right. Well, cool. If they can do that, then great. All right, man. We got about 13 minutes left.
Okay.
You said you had some email.
I got an email today from Fraz.
Fraz. How you spell that? F-R-A-Z?
Yes, from Fraz, and he sent me this email, which it was an incredible revelation.
What?
He said, Carlyle, I just figured something out. He said, Korey is always talking about getting women, but he's got an earring in his right ear, which means he's gay. I don't know if he's figured it out yet, but could you please bring it up on a couple of cold ones? Thanks, Fraz.
And I would say, what the fuck century is he living in? Because I have an earring. I have earrings in both ears,
which means you're hella gay.
No, which means that it doesn't even matter today. Let's look back at, first of all, I'd like to point back to Pulp Fiction.
How dark is it in that closet?
No. Hey, first of all, let's go back to Pulp Fiction, where we have two characters. We have Ving Rhames, who's a badass in that movie with 2 earrings, And then we have...
Wait, is that the same Ving Rhames that then turned around and did a movie about being a crossdresser?
That would be the same one. But in that movie, he had no earrings. But then we have, not only that, but we have John Travolta with an earring in his right ear, not in the left one.
John Travolta, is that the same John Travolta that appeared in Hairspray as a woman?
But in our hair is probably a little funny in real life. but he's, but no, in the movie, he's a straight arrow. So, you know, I mean, I don't know... this must be like some sort of middle school kid.
Do you have any references outside of Pulp Fiction that could possibly reinforce?
There's plenty of them.
Do you have any?
No,
you don't. You gay bastard.
No, I mean...
You've been outed by Fraz. Do you realize that?
No,
Fraz has come out and proven.
No.
Scientifically.
Oh, scientifically, yes.
It's scientifically proven.
I love that research you did. I love this research, this scientific research that he did.
My favorite part of the email, because I was quoting that verbatim, because I doubled over laughing so hard when I read this, because he's like, I just figured it out. Because we haven't been joking with you about this.
I would say, look at all your sports figures out there. There's a lot of them. And I guess the biggest...
That are gay?
No, that are straight and have... the biggest difference between... Well, the difference between them and me is that they have diamonds in each of their ears. Mine are hoops, so that probably throws people off. But I don't want to go around... See, because fucking diamonds seem more gay to me.
Gay or a pirate or both.
Well, I think diamonds, they're real sparkly and shiny. First of all, I don't want to go around with big fucking rocks in my ears.
Hey, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Apparently, Korey is a guy's best friend.
Well, hey, I don't have anything to worry about.
Do you give a good reach around?
Hey, man, all I know is I've gotten a lot of ass lately, so... No, I won't say lately. That's just me talking out my ass right now.
So you're accused of being gay.
I'm just talking.
About how much ass you've gotten?
I'm just talking. I'm talking out my ass right now. But no, man, I don't care. Do you know how long I've gotten that shit and don't really even give a damn anymore? I mean,
do you think maybe there's something to that?
Nah, because there's plenty of guys with both ears pierced, and it doesn't matter. I mean, just because I can't think of any right now, I can go right after I'm done here. You can get on the internet and you can see tons of rock stars and athletes with 2 rings in their ear.
And they're all gay.
No, you go ahead and speculate all you want to, and not only that, but tell some of them to their faces that they are, and that's fine. But nah, I don't worry about it.
Gay.
Okay, hey, I'm not going to sit up and argue with you. If you want to think I'm gay, that's fine.
Yeah, that's okay. You just keep chugging along.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I mean, what do you want me? Just like one of those questions. What do you want me to say?
I thought it was awesome because it opened up with, "Hey, Carlyle, I just figured something out."
As a matter,
it's like we haven't been giving you this crap for like 7 years now.
And first of all, it's crap that I don't care about because in all these years, and see,
you're getting a little too defensive.
No, I'm not getting defensive. You asked me a question.
Too much.
No, see, then I like the argument. Like when you defend yourself, the typical argument to make the person look bad is, "Oh, why are you getting so defensive?" It's like, hey, you asked me a question.
Let me.
I can answer it if you want to hear it. If
give you a little tip.
No, let me give you a little tip.
Oh well,
yeah,
and
I know it's like everything I say is going to be a gay reference, and this is so childish right now. And all I can say
everybody
is,
out there is just losing.
No, nobody's losing it. It's like because really, like I said, man. You can go on the internet right now and look at tons of people with 2 earrings. If you're still thinking that this whole thing of having, even if you have both ears pierced, an earring in your left ear is gay, then you're fucking 14 years old. I mean, that's it. You're not an adult because there's plenty of people out there who have both ears pierced and are fucking not only some of the most macho people out there, but they're like athletes and they are and they're big rock stars. So I mean, that's that.
Did you sleep today?
Hey, yeah. See, the thing that you do it is like every answer I give you is you sit back and like, you're gay. Hey, I can say anything. Hey, Korey, you gay? No. Why are you getting so defensive?
And the beauty is you keep working harder and harder.
I don't. You can look. What do you want me to say? I mean, you just. Hey. I can like sit up here and keep telling you. And see, this is the thing. This is the thing you're gonna make me do. Is like you're gonna make me like appear like an asshole when I come back and say that I have had more women than you guys will probably ever see in your lifetime. So that is the main thing that keeps me sitting back and saying, I don't give a fuck what you say about me. So that's the bottom line right there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All you had to say was, who doesn't love a good ass poking?
No, that's what you say. That's your line. And that's funny because
a good ass poking.
And it's funny that you asked me the gay thing when for 2 weeks in a row, that has been your mantra. I love a good ass poking.
Now,
who loves a good ass poking?
The thing is, we've never said that we love a dude ass poking. I just love a good ass poking.
And when you say that, it really makes it sound like you were the receiving end of it.
And yet,
I like a good ass poking.
And yet, because I don't care, that illustrates
and I like
how
the way
not gay
you were
I
defending
am.
yourself right now.
Who has to defend myself?
You hear this? Why are you getting so defensive now? You see?
I'm
It's
not. I just love ass poking.
And no, that's what I'm saying. And
Who doesn't love a good ass poking?
I do not. So
You do not love a good ass poking.
Not on the receiving end, no. And let me just apologize to our gay audience out there, because while I'm not gay, I am not saying that it was wrong to be gay. So
But what we are saying is God bless California and overturning that law.
Oh, you goddamn right,
God
man.
bless them.
That is the most ridiculous fucking thing I have ever heard. You got all these gay people out there who want to adopt children and they can't do it legally, or they want the same legal rights as straight people do. And I say, if you want to adopt some little badass kids and suffer like everybody else does, then by all means, you can have it. If you want some little fucking terrible twos running about and causing all kind of misery, you deserve it as much as a straight person. So I agree with that. And it would be California that would be first.
Well, no, California's second, but
What was the first then?
Massachusetts.
Massachusetts?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
I thought Massachusetts would like be one of the last people to want
Are
to
you
do that.
kidding me? That's the home of the fucking Kennedys, dude. That's one of the most liberal states in the union.
Oh, really?
Yeah. No. Massachusetts is hella liberal.
I will tell you, I know
they're
nothing
the
about
people who keep
Massachusetts.
electing Teddy Kennedy over and over again.
Well, no, you're right, man. Speaking of gay people and whatnot, I know we joke around about being gay, and we want to let people know that we are some of the most anti-homophobic people in the world.
So, well, we're coming up. Where's your email, my man? I know you got some.
It's a good email here.
Oh, good. Does it have anything to do with me wearing 2 earrings? Because I don't think I could take that.
No, it has something to do with you getting a good ass poking. No,
Who doesn't love a good ass
Somebody
poking?
wants to know if you love it, they can give it to you. Would you like it? No, actually, this is a good email here, and it's something we've talked about for a long time. It says, when CGI is used in the waterfall scene in Indiana Jones, I really could not help but think that Indiana Jones is not really in danger. Today, most movies like War of the Worlds or The Matrix use CGI or green screen, and it's actually intense. But I still can't help but feel that Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull was just not in danger. And I guess where you're going with this is you're getting on that whole bandwagon of did they use too much CGI in the latest movie, and it's CGI used a little bit too much in movies. Period. I just real quick, since we only have about 4 minutes here. It's just a tool like anything else. If you use it too much, then you probably stand a chance of ruining your whatever effect you want to get across. However, if you blend it in well or use it sparingly or wisely, it can be useful like anything else.
Here's a great example. In the box office now, holding in, everybody loves it. Hardly anyone has a bad word for it. And I'll even go back. I'm going to go back in time here. About 6 months ago, we were watching the Super Bowl and talking about it. Mm-hmm. And you and co-host went off on me because you saw that scene in Iron Man where he shoots the tank with the missile.
Yeah.
And you guys are like, man, that scene looks awful. It looks like a fucking video game. This movie looks like it might suck. But then when you see it in terms of the movie, Favreau used enough real world stuff. I mean, they had real suits mocked up for anything that they could actually physically do. And the end result is, while there was CGI in that movie wasn't all about CGI. The stuff that was CGI was the stuff like, well, yeah, of course you're
But you see what they did? First of all, we have a very shiny surface with Iron Man.
Yeah.
Which worked, but they showed us enough shots of, what's his name, inside of Robert Downey Jr., inside of the suit.
Yeah.
And so that blended well. That's something we did not see. Now, when you get into more organic things, it does not work all that well still, I think.
Spielberg is an old school filmmaker, and he and Lucas have not, while they're both masters, they have both suffered at the hands of CGI. Mm-hmm. They have used CGI in the wrong ways. Lucas forgot the reason why we love the Star Wars films is because he shot in all these bizarre locations to make it feel like alien landscapes. We felt like we were on Tatooine. We felt like we were on Dagobah. Mm-hmm. There isn't a single scene in any of those first 3, in the prequels that genuinely feels like they're shooting on location. Hell, there's not even, because they went for a CG Yoda instead of a puppet Yoda, Sam Jackson can't even look Yoda in the eye. He's always looking over his head.
He's looking at a fucking tennis ball on the set.
Exactly. He's looking at this tennis ball and trying to act with a fucking tennis ball. And that's the thing is these guys, you know what? I do not fault people who are upset with the CGI in Indiana Jones, but the truth is it's just these guys. I wish Luke, that Spielberg had listened to his gut. His gut told him to go back and shoot it old school and use matte paintings and, just make it look. Do you realize what would have happened had he done that? Critics would have lost their damn fool minds.
It would have been more universal praise.
They would have called him, even if they didn't dig the film, they would have said, I love what he's doing. He really went back to the old school with this. Instead, he went with CG. I was fine with the CG, but,
Well, let me just make a real quick statement here. We got a couple of minutes. I would implore people to go and look at an old movie that is the epitome of what old school special effects can do, and that is John Carpenter's The Thing. You go back and look at that, and it's real, it's there, and no amount of CGI effects can copy what prosthetics and animatronic effects can do when they do it well. And I'm even saying today, combine the two. If you go back and look at I Am Legend, the biggest problem with that movie is that the vampires or whatever creatures they are look completely fake. If they had combined that, probably with actors playing in a lot of makeup, combined it with CGI effects for some of the more extraordinary things they have to do, I think that'd be better. Let
me back that up. What was the best part of that movie? What was the character
of what
of I Am Legend?
The dog.
Yeah. Which was it a CGI dog?
No, it was a real fucking
trained dog. And you fell in love with Sam. And when I was with a girl. Swear to God, I was actually with a girl.
We got to wrap this up. Well, no, keep going.
I was with a girl at the theater, and the minute.
Let me just pause it real here because the machine's gonna stop. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna let you jump back in, but I just want to say that was a pretty fucking cool video you showed me.
Oh yeah, during the break, we had to take a break because we had reached the end of our time limit. I had to show him Pork and Beans on YouTube.
The Weezer song.
Because he had not. If you have not seen this, after you're done listening to this, please, by all means, watch Pork and Beans, the Weezer video. It's a great song. In fact, I watched the video, loved it so much, I had to go to Napster and buy it to put on my.
You bought it?
Oh yeah, I had to buy. Dude, if I love something, I go out and I fucking
shell out
pay
the money
for
it. All right, man of your word.
Because I pay for Napster every month, so I get the music that I want.
Yeah.
It's like renting, but you can buy MP3s. And I went out and I'm like, dude, I gotta fucking buy this album.
Well, I just say I'm not gonna say anything about the video except if you keep up with YouTube and you love it, by all means, go watch this video. It's funny as shit.
But the thing is you're saying that and everybody listening is like, yeah, we already fucking saw that video.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one that's behind.
You're behind time.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying I love the video.
Those few left that have not seen it, dude, I love that video. So anyhow, what I was saying was I went and saw this movie with a real honest-to-God girl.
Flesh and blood, not blown up anything?
Flesh and blood, dude. So, man, when what happens to the dog happened to the dog, she was in tears. I mean, that was the most affecting part of the movie. She just lost it. And she's like, oh, my God, I can't believe they went there. And just and emotionally, that tore her up. And she still talks about that with that movie. Sam. I love Sam. Sam's such a great character. And it really was. And Sam proves that, you know what? The old-fashioned methods sometimes are still the best. Because I'll bet you some douchebag there was like, you know what? We should just do the dog CG. No way we can get a real dog to do that. No, you get a real, honest-to-God dog, and the audience will go nuts.
It's funny you should mention that. I saw the video, the DVD the other day with someone who was like, I'm not really into Will Smith movies. I don't know why I want to watch this. And they were in the room.
Who isn't into Will Smith movies?
I won't say anything, but they just had this whole attitude of I am above, I am legend. And look, the movie's not that great. But
I didn't know you hung out with people who were in the KKK.
Well, I was held captive.
Were you in West Virginia in Hillary country?
I was tied up in a chair and was forced to watch it with them. So, and that guy said, "That damn dog! I can't believe it. That nigga right there really is kind of cool." No, they were kind of, like I said, film school snob. It was like, I'm above a Will Smith movie. Put on something art house, but. That moment when that dog was dying, the girl in the room looked up and her expression was, and her words were, "Oh no, oh no."
Yeah, no, you fall in love with Sam. Sam is one of my favorite characters from last year. She was such a great dog.
That dog should have got an Oscar.
Not an
nominated.
Oscar, but damn it, that dog was that's a memorable. I mean, the fact is, I'm not very good at remembering character names for movies. I remember Sam because Sam was incredible. Sam was you just fall in love with Sam. Neville and Sam are just a great team, and I thought it was a brilliant addition to that story to actually give us someone that Neville was talking to the whole time.
Yeah, no. I just hope that we know how Sidney Pollack died when we say they go in threes. I hope Sam the dog isn't the next one to go.
Don't even say that, dude. They won't even report
because a dog is like so much older in dog years. And so anyway, I had a good time tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you for showing me the video. Apparently, I have been living in a cave or something.
You are living in a cave. You have not seen your pork and beans.
I've been not sleeping and drinking beer.
Because I eat my candy with the pork and beans.
Is that the words? I was too busy watching the video to know the words.
Yeah, well, you'll watch it a couple billion more times because there's so many just little Easter eggs in there. And it's so great because the funny thing is when I watched it, when someone showed it to me, I was like, who the hell is that guy singing the song? And they're like, you haven't seen Chocolate Rain? And it's like, it's that thing that you're going to ask. There's going to be one or two things that you missed. And
see,
you're like,
you're already
I don't get
ruining
that.
the video. See,
no, I'm not. I just mentioned Chocolate Rain guy.
Pete, see, that's enough. If you had told me that would have spoiled a surprise for me. Because do you know how I looked when that guy came? I was like, oh, it's him. So let's not say any more about it. Go watch the video. Hey, I'm glad you're feeling better, man.
Likewise, man. I'm glad
Thanks for coming by.
In full effect.
I'm
Rex in effect.
No.
Okay. Come, baby, baby, come.
Yeah, okay. All right. That's
Rum
enough.
shaker.
It's called the Rum Shaker. Scrumple up a dump bum whatever it is.
God, you're going to make me sing that song, too.
No,
All right, let's get the fuck out of here now. Bail out. Eject.
All I want to do is zoom, 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 zoom in your
boom, boom. Just shake your rump.
Shake your All right.
Oh, you made me do it. You made me fucking do it.
Both of us have been like sitting up here calling each other gay, and we're going out with like some of the gayest mannerisms ever.
No, dude, that was manly. I saw Rex in Effect live back in the 90s, dude.
You were dating yourself.
And it was a guy with
two asses
with
in
a
front of him.
turntable and two dancing girls. It was awesome. All I want to do is zoom, 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 and the boom, boom.
Jesus Christ. I could never imagine you at a Rex and Effects concert. But anyway, let's go ahead and get out of here. All right. Say good night.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.